our interests are, what we are good at. Those that come to collect those that are just about to pass over is a very, very important role. For we must take them by the hand and tell them it's time to come forward and come home. Some do not wish to. They feel that they have more time, more things that they must do. But others accept with grace that their time is over here. Some will rush forward, for they have had too much in this life, too much pain, too much suffering. But when we take them over, we leave their trauma behind. I know that you believe that the hospitals are there in the spirit realms to help them, but I will assure you now that that trauma has already left them when they are received into spirit. For it does them no good to take it with them. At hospitals, if you wish to call them that, are there for them to take a breath, to take time to think about their lives, to see what they were good at, what they could have done a little better, but then to decide what they are going to do in the spirit realms. For we all have jobs. There is not one person that will pass over that will sit and not do anything. Just as on this earth, we all have different roles that when we play for spirit, what we will do. Some will stand and give messages. Others will give the healing that is mostly required in this world. And others will just quietly work behind the scenes, helping those to find confidence and the energy to work with spirit. Each and every role is as important as the other. For without each other, we cannot progress. We cannot help those that we rescue from this earth. We are preparing this in spirit for the very big numbers we are receiving and will continue to receive. This world is in great peril, and if you are not careful, your world will exist no more. We are doing our best, those that are working in that field, to send the light to this world, to try and correct what is going on in men's minds. And I am sorry to say it is mostly men that are thinking these things, that they have got egos, that they must be the best, that they must be the ones that are known throughout eternity. It upsets me so much that man is capable of doing this to one another. I have seen great horrors myself. I did not work in a hospital. I did not go into battle. But I have worked with families that have suffered. My own family suffered itself. But I take great comfort that all of those things, those experiences have helped me for this role that I must prepare myself for now. I will be going to collect those that are killed, murdered for religion. It is the little ones that I am so sorry for they have only just begun their journey. But they can stand it no more, and they have agreed to come home until we can sort this problem out. This problem that man continues through time to repeat itself. There are many battles, even in the last century and the one before. Do you not learn anything from each and every battle? The men, the women that return home, maimed, without limbs, without their minds, and never to even discuss those poor men and women that have gone before for their country. Do you not feel it is a disgrace that you do not learn? It makes me so sad that people will not learn. What you have to do is to love one another. Be balanced in your opinions. That is what spirit is. It is love. And we must learn to live together in love and harmony. Now I feel that I am preaching to you, but I know that you do not need to be preached at. It is not you who have these thoughts in your minds. But we must all band together to reach those men that feel that they cannot be touched, that they are all powerful. They are not all powerful. We are more powerful. But we are fighting a battle ourselves with evil, with dark energies that are trying to take over your world and your minds and your people. We must ask you to double, to triple, to quadruple your efforts for your prayers and send out the light in everything you do. And then we may win this war against this evil that is creeping amongst you. Those that are passing over now and will in the next few days, weeks, months to come, they have agreed to do this, to bring mankind's mind to some kind of focus that all these people have died for no good reason, for one man's, maybe half a dozen men's ego, that they may have power. But we are working with those forces in your world. We are giving them information that they may find these people, that they may eradicate them from this earth. And then when we take them back, we will be working with them to look at what they have done and why they have done it. And we will put it right in them, that they will never again set foot on this planet and do what they have done before. So many millions passed in the 40s. Do we wish to repeat this one more time? What have the Jews done to deserve such treatment? They are just trying to get on with their lives, like each and every one of us, trying to do good, to be good for their community, for the world. We are getting tired with it all, but we know with your help, with your light, with your energy, we will overcome. But we will take these souls back, and I know that many will return, for they know their purpose in this life is to defeat this evil, this darkness that is amongst you all. But we will be very busy. We will be taking so many back. So please, in your prayers, will you send the light to us all? Because we will need that light and that energy to be able to continue doing what we must do. And we will endeavour to bring this world war to an end before it truly begins. I will leave these words, and I hope they have not distressed you too much. But I think we all know the seriousness of what this world and your people are facing. So please, remember what we have said or what we have asked of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll remember. We totally agree. We will send the light, and we wish you well on your chosen pathway to help those being passing and warned.
So powerful.
Oh, God.
Very, very powerful.
Oh, God, I feel really... Oh. Oh.
It's cold. When that message was coming through my spine,
Yes.
it was like someone was walking over.
Feel the energy still, you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That was so powerful.
Well, if you didn't know we'd got a problem before, you do now after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know there's a problem.
Mm.
But we're just too much complacency in the world.
Mm.
They're scared of upsetting people.
Yeah.
So they won't do
that's a
anything
lot
about
of
the
the
Russians,
trouble.
the Chinese, North Koreans, or anybody else. And they're all working together now because everybody else is so weak, not doing anything about it.
Well, it's the mindset, isn't it?
It's a mindset, but they need to.
What
People.
puzzles me about with China, I found out that China owns so much in our country.
Yeah.
I mean, how's that happened?
They've
Because
crept in.
we've
How
given
the
it
heck has
away.
that happened?
Yeah.
We've given
And
all
yet
of what
they're
we
a
had
threat.
away.
They're a threat. And
And we still send foreign aid over.
But then you've got
And
those-
to India, and
Yeah.
they've got a massive like space thing.
Yeah.
Yet we're sending all these millions every year to them.
When our country needs it more.
Yeah. And
We've
we're cutting OAP's,
we've
winter
sent-
fuel
yeah.
allowance, just to give someone in India or China or wherever.
And you've got this
Yeah.
joke of
It's
net
madness.
zero where they just closed our last coal-fired power station.
Yeah.
And then telling everybody to buy electric cars,
yeah.
which are made in China,
Yeah.
powered by electricity coming from coal.
Mm-hmm. It's madness.
Because
Absolute
China are
madness.
building about 60 new coal-fired power stations every year.
This is
Here,
what gets
Yeah,
here.
In China.
In
China.
in China.
In China, America are one of the biggest users of coal.
yeah.
Yet our country is meant to
But
go completely green.
Yeah.
What can we do?
America is energy independent now because of shale gas, right? So they're getting all their oil and gas from shale. What's happened to the shale in this country? The leftists have said, "Oh, you're not allowed to do that.
Mm,
It's not green."
yeah.
So we've got billions and billions of pounds worth of energy in the ground and in the North
We
Sea
can't use it.
that Labour are saying, "Oh, you can't use any of that. You've got to import your energy from other countries
Oh,
who are generating it from coal."
Yeah.
That's what gets me about these eco-friendly people.
Oh, it's bullshit. Yeah.
They have a go at our government and protest here. Why on earth don't they go and protest in China?
Because they're not allowed to.
yeah, they
Because
get.
China is one of the biggest countries, that
China
doesn't-
and India are the worst polluters,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then the US.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's behind.
And what would happen if they went there? They'd just lock them up.
Stick them in jail.
Yeah, just lock them up.
There's dissenters, yeah.
Ooh.
Anyway, that's going off the subject.
Oh,
Dear,
We got some interesting stuff today.
yeah.
that was.
But it just shows you, doesn't it?
They're really
You don't
worried.
need it.
Yeah. They're really worried, aren't they, in Syria, about the situation? mention.
Because that was what I was feeling when I was talking. I think
But-
I was talking. Because sometimes you're more aware of what's been said.
So-
and it was that, you know, fear, that anxiety, that worry from up there coming through, you know.
Because they've got an overall view of everything.
Yeah, they
haven't
can see it all,
And
can't
everywhere.
they?
Yeah.
I think, did Red Cloud mention it as well, I think?
Yeah, I mean, what we need to look at from the just common sense perspective is the so-called leader of the free world is America. The so-called leader of the free world is led by a competition by two geriatric idiots, both of whom have either got dementia or demented, either or both.
One's got dementia, one's demented.
And that is the leadership of the free world. Where is the genuine politicians anymore that care about the countries? There isn't in this country either. Because all the politicians in this country, whatever badge they wear, they learn politics in school. None of them have had proper jobs. They're just in there for what they can make of it, get out of it.